Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. In my previous three videos, I tried to explain about the India's current state in terms of its GDP and GDP growth in the context of India surpassing Japan's economy in terms of GDP, getting fourth rank. Please watch those videos before watching this video if you haven't watched them already. Now in this, the disparities in India, these are real important things that we should to make our own assessment for our progress, growth, the ideal growth of the country, people and economy. To do that, we need to know objectively where we stand. Where do we stand? So in order to do these exercises, I am presenting these videos, the fourth and last in the series, the growth story of India. Now, disparities. How many billionaires are there in India? Just one in 1991. That number is today 284. And it is increasing fast. For example, in 2019, COVID year, 104. 2020, 169. 2021, 177. 2022, 249. And so on. And today, 284 billionaires in this country. And their collective wealth is around $1 trillion. 98 lakh crore. In India budget 2025-26, the GDP estimated for 24-25 was 324 lakh. And this is 98 lakhs. Only the billionaire population, 284 persons in India. And their wealth compared to GDP is equal to 30.24% of GDP. Their wealth, I repeat, is equal to 30.24% of GDP. In world billionaires, India ranks third after US with 870 billionaires with $5.7 trillion wealth. And China, 823 with $1.3 trillion. India, I told you, 284 and close to $1 trillion worth wealth. Now, Indian inequality. Look at the Oxfam report. It says top 1% of Indians own 40% of wealth, 2021-22 figures. And bottom 50% only 3% of the wealth. Income of top 10% is 57%. And World Inequality Lab found that the inequalities in India have been increasing, not in recent years, but compared to British time. During British time, about the time when British left India in 1947, 1% of the people had 20-21% of income. That was the order of the day. That was the growth strategy and plan. It is further rich in the colonial interest. But today in a democratic setup, it should come down. Has it come down? No. Unfortunately, now 1% of Indians have 22.6% of income. That's what is found by World Inequality Lab. So the disparities are growing, not decreasing. Now the profits of the corporates, they should grow. Good. Indian Economic Survey 2024-25 said the corporate profits that year registered 22.3%, 15 years high. But the wages, have they increased? No, real wages have declined. So pathetic situation that the poor getting poorer, the wages not increasing, profits are increasing. This kind of growth model we have been observing, although we are happy with the growth of India. But development of the people, not the growth of few, not the growth of a few we should be happy about. There should be growth, but they say it trickles down. That is not happening. With the growth, Is employment increasing? No. Gross value added 2000-2012 was 6.2%. Employment growth was only 1.6%. Okay, poor growth in employment in comparison with the growth of the economy, GVA. But after that, 2012-19, the growth in GDP was 6.7%. Did employment grew? Could we see commensurate growth in employment at least when it was 6.2%, it was 1.6% growth in employment. When 6.7% in GVA growth, was it something above 1.6%? No, it didn't happen. It was just 0.01%. That means nil growth. And the disparities in incomes and wages, again, the Oxfam report found that the rural wage earner, the minimum wage, whatever they get, compared to what a top paid executive in a government company receive in 1 year, comparing both, it would take 941 years for a rural worker with minimum wage to earn as much as one individual earns in 1 year in the garment industry. No, I am talking about highly paid, the top paid executive. Compare that and the person at the bottom. The difference is that much. I repeat, what one person, that executive earns, to reach that level, what that person earns in 1 year, this person, the other person, the poor, has to work for 941 years. That is the disparity in income, disparity in wages, and that is the kind of growth without jobs, growth without equity. It's not for criticism, I'm just criticizing. We have to improve. The country should progress. The fruits of growth should reach to the people. There should be mass production of goods and services for the masses, involving the masses, mass production involving the masses, increasing their incomes and employment. That is the real growth. That is the real development. That is what our government should target, not being simply complacent with what World Bank is saying and what IMF is saying, that there is no poverty in this country and growth is fast and fastest. Now, hope our governments will review, look at this, and people also should understand, and all of us should work for our progress. Thank you so much for so patiently watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. As you know, subscription is free, but your subscribing to this channel greatly encourages me to present to you more videos and more frequently. Thank you.